Well, it was a good state of the state by the governor. He addressed many issues. Like many state of the states, there are good things and bad things. I really appreciate the fact that this governor is focused on keeping spending down in New York State, and we continue to stay under that 2% cap that he placed at the beginning of his first term. Spending only rising about 1.7% this year. That's a good start. We can certainly look to ways to cut more spending from state government as well. Also, with that lower state spending, we can lower taxes, and that's always important when you're the highest tax state in the country. New York State continues to have a poor business reputation, a poor business climate, and that's because of our high taxes. He talked about lowering business taxes, and that's good, but unfortunately that's only on C corporations. Most of the corporations, the small businesses, the Main Street businesses that are in my district are pass-through entities where the income is going directly to the owners of the companies. And so what we need to do to address those businesses is lower the overall individual income tax rates. And that would really make us more competitive throughout the country when we compete for these jobs and for these small businesses. And when we focus on Main Street, then we can strengthen the entire state. Education is always, of course, a big issue in the state, and education funding. I was unfortunate that I didn't hear the governor mention GEA at all. He talked about increasing state funding for education, but failed to mention eliminating the GEA, and that's got to be a top priority when it comes to education funding, is eliminating the GEA. He also took a misstep, I think, when he talked about basing 50% of teacher evaluations on state standardized tests. These are flawed, standardized tests that don't properly measure teachers, they don't properly measure students, and it's not the direction that the state should go in regarding education reform. And so I was disappointed in that. But overall, this is the first step in a process. We'll look forward to laying out my agenda over the next year and talking about what my budget priorities are going to be. And that's something I'm going to look forward to working with the governor in a bipartisan manner to move the state forward.